Most people just rush and buy land in Nigeria, but this studio apartment turns 15 million naira into 45 million naira and barely anyone is talking about it. I've been following this investment for the past 24 months and how it turned out shocked even me. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what most Nigerians miss, how you can use this investment strategy to get a property like this, how you can apply it today, and why buying land is a complete waste of your money. The big question is, what is the strategy of getting properties like this consistently, and why is this way better than wasting money on buying land? There are two simple ways that you can get properties that will give you very high returns like this, and the first one is buying early. When we started this project in 2023, we were selling at 15 million naira. By the time it got completed, we sold at 25 million naira. Do you know how much we sold before the project started? It was sold at 10 million naira. Now here's the thing, at every point people complained the price was too high. At 10 million they said it was too high. It moved to 15. When you got to 15, that's when they wanted to buy at 10. And then they said 15 is too high. It moved to 25. Then they wanted to buy at 15. And now it's 45 million. And guess what? People are still trying to get it for 40 or 35 million. But they can't get it at that price anymore. The second strategy is to buy in urban areas that still have a lot of room for development. Don't go to Lekki and Ikoyi that is fully developed. The prices there are way too high. Don't go to Lekki and Ekpe because the development is still far ahead that you cannot accurately predict what your returns will look like. Come to Lagos mainland, specifically Yaba and Surulere, because there's high demand for rental properties, a lot of people live here, and the prices are still way cheap that you make a lot of money. When we started this project in 2023, the road on the property was really bad. There were lots of old buildings around, and this is why it was so cheap that we were selling for 10-15 million. But in just 2 years, the road has been fixed, and there's a new building popping up on that street every 2 weeks. Even we will build 3 more buildings in that area. And this is why all the 20+ buildings that I've built in the past couple of years have been on the mainland, because it's just my sweet spot. And that's where you can get prices at a low point, sell at a high point, and make good cash without even stressing much. So why should you buy an apartment like this instead of wasting your money on land? I have 3 powerful reasons why. The first one, why your land sits there and appreciate and do nothing for you. An apartment will actually pay you. In the last 15 months, the owner of that studio apartment has made 4.2 million naira. An apartment he bought for 15 million naira. In less than 2 years, he has already collected 4.2, while the apartment has appreciated from 15 million to 45 million. To be honest, you don't need to enter inside bush to find good appreciation. The second reason is it's actually a lot easier to sell apartments once it appreciates. How many of you have seen people who own land that are actually appreciated and for some reason they can't sell it? They are there messaging all the agents and nobody has gotten buyer from you. It makes sense. Look at this place. See how nice it looks. Which one would you rather buy? This or that? Because of how beautiful apartment looks, they are so much easier to sell to other people because they are also useful and people want to live in it. Which brings me to the third powerful reason. You can actually use it. Okay, yes, you bought a land, you are not a landlord. But maybe you still live in a rented apartment, or you actually get broke for some reason. What should your land do for you? If you are not able to sell, what happens? If you own an apartment building, you can at least live inside. Or your tenant is going to be paying you rent that you can use to sustain yourself during crisis. This is why a lot of people invest in real estate, and when they actually need to be saved by their investment, they end up having nothing because their land appreciated, they can't sell it. They eventually sold it for 1/3 of the price so they can just sell it, and now they have nothing because guess what? Money will always finish. But when you have rental property that is consistently paying you every time, you always have money. Every year, this apartment I'm in, a 1-bedroom apartment, pays the owner 800,000 a month, which is 9.6 million every year. Imagine making 9.6 million from an apartment you bought. while it still appreciates more than the land that is sitting at home. You might be wondering, how do I get this kind of apartment right now? Now, if you're going to reach out and try to get it for 15 million, I'm not sorry to break it to you, but this is not 2023. As at July 2025, you can still get it for 45. Let me tell you something, at 45, it's still going to appreciate like crazy because the demand is insane. Both the general housing demand and the specific housing demand on the mainland is so ridiculous that you will still enjoy great appreciation. Now, if you don't have 45 million and you say, okay, I just have 15, what can I do, Bright? Well, there's actually a smart way for you to invest that 15 million. You can actually own a part of a studio apartment. It's what we call co-ownership, where with just 15 million naira, you can own a third of a studio apartment, where you can own the studio apartment, enjoy rental income from it, and also enjoy capital appreciation. Now, if this interests you and you want to find out more, you can book a consultation where you can speak to one of our consultants to find out if this actually fits you. Because sometimes you might think it's what you want, we'll find out it's not really what you want, and there are better investments out there for you, for the kind of money you have and the kind of risk you are willing to take. So if you want to book a consultation, click the link below and we can get you started.